Hey, what's up, guys? It's D. Back again. Want to make a video of something that's on my heart. Little disheartening, but some things you have to say, and it is what it is. Try to make it brief and get right to it, man. I was on social media, man, checking out this page, man, and actually about to get off of it, and my phone had buzzed, and I had a request on Instagram. So I checked the request, and when I accepted the friend request, it took me to some other pages, kind of like, you might know these people. So I scrolled through. I knew a couple of them I didn't, but I started to look at them, look at the profiles, and none of them really were private. And as I scrolled through the pictures, man, I said, okay, it's two things that I see in common. Even the men and women, a lot of them were educated. A lot of the young sisters and brothers were educated, but I'm gonna get right to the point. But what the sisters were wearing on those pictures, even the ones that was educated, was a bit unacceptable, guys. Why are we dressed like that? Whether it be butt out, titties out, you really don't see. You don't always see a lot of other cultures dressed like that, but it's us. And to me, that's feeding into the stereotype of love and hip hop and all that bull crap, where they got orange hair and all that stuff. We're better than that as a people, because that's usually not class. That association with loud hair and booty shorts on, that association is hood rat. And it's like, if you're educated, or even if you're not educated, having class should be important. When you take any other culture, you go to China, you go to Japan, and even Africa, even though those cultures are getting influenced by Western society and Western norms, those people had a custom, a moral code. They weren't even always, some of them didn't believe in God, but they were religious in their own aspects of it. But the way that they dressed, they had a moral, they had morals. Our dress code as a people, and I'm particularly speaking to our sisters, we gotta step it up, man. I always say you get what you good out. You pull out, you push out bull crap, you're gonna get it right back in. You dress like a whore, you're gonna get it back in. And our sisters are better than that. Our men are better than that. And this is not a bash thing. This is more of a thing where I'm saying, hey, let's go, ladies. Let's step it up. Let's step up what we wear, how we present ourselves. Everything don't have to be so tight. I don't know if we're doing it because we want a lot of likes. I don't know if we're doing it because we think the guys like it, which they do, but guys that like that, stuff like that, or probably the guys you don't really need, lustful. But we have to get back to being a conscious group. When I say conscious, not no new age stuff. I'm speaking we'll procure your people. God set us aside as the Israelites since the Old Testament, where he said our diet is going to be different, what we wear is going to be different, how we treat each other, we got to treat each other with love. That's going to be different. And if you take that, you can use that same model today. Think about it. When you think about a people as a people, black people, what are we eating? What are we listening to? What are we watching on TV? What you get in, what you take in, you're also going to push out. If you're taking in negativity, drama, and crap, you're going to push that stuff out. Some of the pages I see, it's like we got to step up even what we're saying. We got to be more conscious of what we're saying, our conduct, our character, our conversation. We got to have some morals about ourselves. And this ain't even a thing about being religious. This is a thing about being a role model for the next generation. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand that. We're role models now. If you pass the age of 20 to 25, you're a role model for those who are 12 and 13 and 14. And they looking up to you. The same thing for men. And spiritually, man, we got to get our stuff in order too, man. As a people, we're so lost, man, that everything they throw us, we bite it. Greeks, fraternities, and all that crap. Masons, all that crap. We're our own people, but we biting off their swagger. You know what I'm saying? And it's frustrating to see, because it's like we have the potential to be a great people, but we keep falling into little bitty traps set up by the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And we're better than that. Even political. Democrat versus Republican. When you look at it, most black people for the last 20 years have voted Democrat. Martin Luther King said that was dangerous. When you show an allegiance to one party over another, that's dangerous anyway, because that party becomes your daddy. They becomes your pimp. They got you in their back pocket. I'm not advocating Republican nor Democrat, but I think it's dangerous to vote one party. And we got these politicians out here, you know, and we gotta read between the lines. These folks claim that they one way, but if you go do their background, they're another way. Somebody got a Margaret Sanger award. Margaret Sanger said she wanted to do away with black people. Do your research on some of these candidates. You know what I'm saying? Do it. It ain't just we need a woman in the president. We need a black person. We need somebody who's going to stand up for black people's rights. We need somebody who's going to stand up for American rights. Everybody's getting stuff besides black people. And I'm not talking about free stuff. I'm talking about some direction. We need some direction, man. We don't have no leadership. And the bad thing is, they tell us what they want to tell us. They get in the White House and they don't even do for our people. But I mean, why should they do for our people when we're not even helping our people? That when we get stuff, we shoot to the white people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying we shoot to white people, meaning we don't even like our own people. You know? But we just gotta be a conscious people, guys. We gotta, our consciousness, from what we eat to what we wear to what we talk about to what we read. We gotta get back to being just different. Slavery, the effects of slavery were long term. Post-traumatic stress disorder, that long-term stuff, man. Divorce, being separate, that's the biggest issue in our community. I'm gonna go on record and say that's the biggest issue in our community. When you don't have strong families, you don't produce strong children, you don't have a strong culture, you don't have a strong society. That's the number one issue in our community. Well, number two, besides economics, but that ties into economics and direction and leadership. But I believe that it's going to be up to this young generation. I believe it's going to be up to some of the elders. I just want to challenge young people. Can we do something? Can we do something different? Can we not be what they portray us on rap? In rap, on TV. You know, and I said something. I said, man, the rap music is now so garbage. The conscious level is itty bitty. It's either hold this, smoke a blunt, this, kill this nigga. That's itty bitty stuff with a dope beat behind it. They make you bob your head, but if you listen to the lyrics, man, I don't kill my brother. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. But our people gotta wake up, and we're so spiritually lost that when you're spiritually lost, anything go. You don't have no morality. You don't have no moral code of conduct that you're stepping up to. I just want to challenge us, man. Let's step it up, man. Be blessed and have a great day. I'm signing out, D.